Alrighty guys, what is going up? In today's video, we are going to be talking about the absolute best stock to buy right now. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, concerns, make sure you guys ask them down in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So what is the stock? Well, it's Nvidia, ticker symbol NVDA. Now, for those of you that don't know what Nvidia is a computer and graphics card company. The company makes a ton of money. They make a variety of things from graphics cards, semiconductors, computer parts. And with the overall rise of AI, the metaverse, Nvidia has been making a ton of money. You can see the stock here has lows at $31 and highs here at $346. Now, given if you would have bought at the lows, sold at the highs, that's a return of about 811%, which is definitely outperforming all of the indexes. But the beauty of this is if you would have bought this stock 1 year ago when people were saying, Carter, it's overvalued, don't buy it, you're still looking at a return right now of just at about 133%. That is outperforming all of those indexes, the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, and the S&P 500. Okay, right in here, the stock did do a 4-to-1 stock split, which caused the stock to become a little more affordable, which obviously would cause that stock to rally up just a little bit more. But now, with the overall rise of the metaverse, Nvidia is going to be a key player to the growth of that, just because how do you expect to get online? Computers, and this is what this company makes. Not to mention, with the overall rise of crypto, Nvidia has been making a ton of money off graphics cards, semiconductors for their crypto mining. So the company is more than just a computer company. They're heavily invested into a ton of things. And if we actually look at the chart here, or not the chart, but the fundamentals, you can see the revenue is up 50%. They brought in about $7.1 billion. Now, anytime you evaluate a stock, one of the most important things is cash on hand. Well, don't get me wrong. They have around $19 billion in cash, and they have only about $10 billion in long-term debt. So they have around $9 billion that is pretty much free equity in the company. So if they ever go through a hard time or a rough patch, they still have, $9 billion to reinvest in the business, grow it, expand other things, continue to pay employees. And honestly, the company is just a fantastic company. Given a profit margin of about 33%, that is very good for a company of this nature. If you compare that to Apple, Apple's profit margin is about 20%. So anytime Nvidia brings in, $100, they profit $33, which is extremely high. So not to mention, guys, so you're going to be getting great growth just off the stock value itself, but you're also going to be getting dividends. So right now the company does pay about a 4-cent dividend every single quarter. And I know you might be saying, well, Carter, that's not much. It's not worth it. But hey, 4 cents compounded over 40 years could add up hundreds or thousands of dollars in your pocket that honestly, the company didn't have to do in the first place just because of the overall growth of it. But if we actually look at this chart here over the past 5 days, you can see it hasn't done much. We've had a little bit of some sell-off, did find some support near, this 260 mark. So that is always a good opportunity. The 20-day does have that downward trend. So I really think we will slowly start getting a turnaround in this company. If we look at the year-to-date chart, you can see it's sold off from its highs about 12%. So right now it's virtually like buying, a fantastic growth stock on a 12% discount. So you cannot go wrong with investing in this. I know a lot of people say it's overvalued, but hey, if you compare, when Amazon was trading for about $600 or $700, a ton of people at the time said, oh my gosh, this stock is overvalued. Why would you buy it? Now, looking back, 10 years later or 5 years later, you'd have been almost foolish not to buy it at that time. I have a very, very similar mindset with Nvidia. Are we just getting started with computers? Yes, we really are. Is AI going to slow down or continue? It's going to continue, if not get stronger. Where's the metaverse at? It's growing and growing rapidly. 3, crypto. Is crypto dying? Absolutely not. People are getting more and more dependent on crypto, and you can actually buy a lot of things in crypto, and the overall rise of it is making Nvidia extremely valuable. So for me, this is probably the best stock going into the year. It is a little more expensive. A good strategy for this, it would be dollar cost averaging. Figure out, hey, I want to invest $1,000 into Nvidia. Instead of putting up that $1,000 all up front, invest $100 a week over the next 10 weeks or over the next 10 months. So what you do is you develop a good average price. So whether the stock continues to go up, you're still going to be making money. But the beauty of it is when it falls down, just like we have in these dips, you're averaging down your price. So when the stock recovers, you make a lot more money. This is just a fantastic stock. I would highly recommend picking up a couple of shares, and it's just one that I cannot get enough of. It's definitely my favorite growth stock of 2020 going into 2022. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Take care.